Hey yo 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 yo, we're all here. A little late. Uh, wasn't necessarily going to stream tonight. Got some not great news family wise today, but um, we are pushing through. We are pushing through. So tonight going to be talking, well, not talking about, we're just going to be going back and looking at past GFest videos. Most of them are going to be mine, just because I kind of do feel bad about streaming other people's content. Uh, you know, but at the same time, we'll watch a few videos, have some fun tonight. Um, Hopefully, hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe a little bit longer. I can't do much more over that. And at some point, I might have to break away for 10 minutes, just leave a video going on, shut the mic off, turn the, uh, the webcam off so I can go let El Doggo out, do a one last nighttime routine before he's fully settled into bed. So I'll have to do that at some point during the stream, or if it's long enough, and maybe that'll be the end of the stream. But I don't want to get too ahead of myself. But hopefully everyone is doing good tonight. It's Saturday night. I have been, outside of family stuff, I've been pretty busy. Busy in the way of watching Star Wars. Lots of Star Wars. I watched all of Underworld, which isn't saying a lot because those are really short, super short episodes. Those were fun. I haven't watched, I believe it's Republic and Empire, so or Jedi, Tales of the Jedi. I think it's not Republic. I think it's Tales of the Jedi, and then it's Empire. I haven't watched those yet. And then I'm watching Mandalorian right now. I finished the first two seasons. I'm episode 3 into chapter or Book of Boba Fett, and then I will finish Mandalorian and then watch Ahsoka. I think we'll see how I'm feeling. But yeah, I basically binged the first season and a half of Mandalorian last night on accident while I was trying to sleep. But yeah, so a lot of Star Wars going on. I don't know. I just got into a kick in it, so I decided it was time. Have some fun. I've wanted to watch The Mandalorian for quite a damn long time, so I just decided now was my time. So I did it. What am I supposed to do? It was a lot of fun though. So, yeah, that's mainly it. We are once again 30 minutes late, but I decided streaming rather than not streaming and canceling and moving to tomorrow would probably not be the most beneficial. It doesn't work with my schedule tomorrow very well. So here we are. In case, yeah, because I girlfriend's home early tomorrow, so I want to make sure I spend time with her. But we are going to start off the G-Fest videos. I think we're going to, God, I'm gonna hate some of this because I kind of hate going back and watching some of my old stuff. But we're gonna go back and we're gonna watch some of the very first videos I ever did for G-Fest first. Like I said, we're gonna start out with some of my stuff, mainly because I feel like I'm not taking away views from others. And then you never know who has like a copyright thing. So I wanted to, while I was doing this, I also wanted to show this just in case anyone was interested. I have, well, some of this you won't be able to get, but I do have a public G-Fest playlist. I have an Ultraman, SH Ultraman, Dragon Ball. I have a Monster Arts playlist. I've got the Halo builds, Xenoverse, X Plus reviews, basically everything. I have to go through my unboxing one, so that one is not up to date. And then obviously some of the other ones are my private ones, like my favorites and stuff. But I have a ton of playlists on the channel, always available if you guys ever want to watch into a binge in some of my stuff, or I recommend going to other people's channels, because there's probably a good chance that they have that as well. So pretty excited. So where should we just start off with the dealer's room? Because that's one thing me and my friend Matt were talking about the other day, is that with G-Fest and its popularity, the one thing that I feel like has kind of disappeared is, or not me. In fact, he brought it up before me. But it's something I kind of realized. There's not really like, obviously there's the haul videos from GFest. And then there's like, like down here we've got like the vlogs and stuff. Like I'm not saying anything against anyone. Make the content that you want to make, of course. But I noticed like we're not really getting videos of the dealer's room as much anymore. And like even like interview type stuff. This is that's not even his name anymore. Anyways, in fact, I think that's wrong all the way from the beginning. I think I didn't title that correctly. That's my fault. Or at least that was his username, and now it's not his username. But I don't even think he's on YouTube anymore. He might be a part of the community. We're not gonna watch this video. It's really weird. Really weird. But I feel like people don't like do dealers rooms videos anymore. I want to get like I want to get all my talking out of the way before we watch it, because I basically, god damn it, I keep doing it.
Hello, YouTube.
Stop, YouTube. You
Hello, YouTube.
piece of shit. Sorry. I had no descriptions back then. Oh no, it was. Okay, no, I was right. Oh, what the heck? Weird. Yeah. 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 Wow. Some channels, some friends that don't exist anymore. Some friends, people I lost contact with over a long time, So, but yeah, I feel like dealers room videos aren't as common anymore. And it makes sense because one, not every dealer wants to be on, want to be filmed. They don't want all their prices filmed, this or that, or what they had, Some people just there to sell. They're there for 1 year and then they're gone, and that's a-okay. Of course, not as much anymore since of how the dealer's room works now. If you're a returning vendor, you get first dibs. So, but it used to be, you'd have a lot of tables. Like at this GFest specifically, there was a guy there that was just selling all of his Godzilla stuff to help fund, I believe it was his daughter's college, or like a trip for college or something like that. It was something really, very heartwarming. So he went to like Japan, brought a bunch of stuff over, and then sold everything for really good deals. That's where I got like my Titanosaurus set, my Gigan Memorial box figure, stuff like that, from this very first one. So this was my first GFest. This is my very old channel. You guys can go back and check it out. It's really cringe. It's very, very cringe. It's not good. it's not good. Which, to be fair, I was in middle school, high school, had no idea what I was doing. So I think, for the time, I did okay. For a poor kid who couldn't afford much, I did all right. But myself in these videos kind of suck. So I'm gonna stop talking, and we're just gonna watch this. Like I said, I'm not gonna try to I'm not gonna do what a lot of streamers do when they do reactions. I'm not gonna sit here and pause and keep pausing, and I'm not gonna keep doing this and having a conversation. I'm gonna talk over it because I'm not gonna play the audio too loud, because I'm just narrating. Don't really need to hear that. I can narrate it myself. In fact, that's what I should be doing. I should be talking about it, just showing the video. Oh my god. What is this? What? This is 720? Is it? Oh my god. This camcorder sucks. Wow. Wow. I don't know if that's my connection or not. I feel like, why does it look better through OBS? And that's so weird. And then it looks fine. Did I accidentally have micro on? It's possible. Yikes. I had no idea what I was doing back then. I didn't even go back and like look at like camera options on how to do things. I wanted to be on YouTube. I kept saying that to my parents, and then eventually I got a camcorder, which was like one of those ones that you hold with like the flippable screen out, which it was pretty good for the time. Um, it got up to 720, uh, but I didn't have a I didn't have a mount for it, so for a long time. So I would have to like build boxes and like sturdy uh, holdings for it. That's also why it kind of looked really bad walking through. But this is one of the tables that are still at G Fest every year. The Kaiju Modelers, he's always there. Super super cool. Um, I'd like to buy a few model kits one of these days, but yeah, just and this is probably why people don't do the G Fest thing, because now like modern G Fest, like I don't know if I could really like um if I could really actually film like you know like on how this is now. Like here, this was busy to me, and you see I'm struggling to film, but yet now I the slowest time for the dealer's room at a modern G Fest is like 5 times this in this room. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how much. Let's go down here and check. 13 years, 14 years, 14 years. 14 years. That's a lot of. That's kind of dark to think about for me. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Crazy to think about. Crazy, crazy, crazy to think about. 14 years ago. Yeah, all the top band. Look at all those Safubi that I never knew what it was. That's one of the reasons I've wanted to go back and be like, oh, now I know what like Safubi is and why it is. Like, oh, dude, Cloverfield too. I always wanted one. I still don't have one. I probably will never own one. But it is what it is. Hey, Alex, how's it going, buddy? How's it going? Just watching some old G-Fest videos. Specifically my videos right now. Although I wanted to do this in a chronological order, but we'll probably watch one of mine or two of mine and then watch another channel's, because I don't want to impede, but it's really crazy to looking at it at this time. Oh, yep. Here's the table. This is the table that I got a ton of my Bandais from for really good deals. My Titanosaurus set, Memorial Box figures. He had crazy deals on things. Crazy, crazy deals for the time. Last G-Fest was when we... Last G... 2 G-Fests ago, Alex. 2 G-Fests now. 2023, yeah. 2023. It was a lot of fun, dude. I'm excited to be hopefully back this year. May's basically gone, so I'm a little nervous, but we're gonna try to pull some rabbits out of hats to make it work. So I'm probably gonna definitely be very very stripped down. I might only go for like 2 or 3 days, because that might be all that I'm able to afford. Because it's not like actually going to the convention, and honestly, plane tickets aren't terrible. That's not what's expensive. Buying things, signatures, that all comes second. It's the damn food. Oh, I almost had a pop blow up on me. It's the damn food there. Which, I mean, that's just food in general. Food in general right now is really damn expensive. So I fear to look at how much the restaurant has gone up in price because of tariffs and uncertainties and goddamn 2023, the food in a hotel room. Yeah, and if I go, I'll be splitting a room, so it's not going to be very expensive. In fact, I'm splitting it with quite a few good bros, of course. The gang, the guys, for sure. We might have the 5th person there, so the room's going to be cheap. But when every meal is $35, and a tip, and that's maybe one drink, which I can't really drink anymore. I'm not supposed to drink as much. I can have wine. That's something I can have. So I can kind of cut costs there, but it's still going to be like $25, $26, $27 every time I eat at the restaurant. Now, of course, they do have like that middle like lunch breakfast area. That's cheaper, but that's also less food. Like the Minya burgers aren't that big, and is it the Rodan hot dog, something like that. Oh my god, it's so funny. But yeah, it's something, man. It's expensive. It's expensive. And only getting more expensive. That was something I did notice from 22 to 23. That a la carte area went up by a few dollars, and I was told this year it went up a few more dollars. So I get that they have to, when that food's being made, they have to hire extra people or stress other areas of the convention. Holy shit, dude! There's some rare Sofubi. Look at that. Oh, the GMK is just sitting on that table. Chibi Goji toys. That's why. Yeah. Holy moly. Oh, dude! If I knew what Sofubi was back then, would realize the value of it. Woo. I would have bought a lot more of it there. Dude, that's crazy. That GMK on that table now is probably worth like $300, $400. maybe five, but excuse me, that'd probably be new in bag, and that one was obviously out. What's funny about this, actually, I'm gonna go pause it really quick. I'm gonna Alright, so this part of this video is very important. I said I wasn't gonna pause and click, but this is important. So if you guys look, the options are never cheap, but the names of the food are funny. It's expensive. Enjoy every second. That's true. Yep. That's the main thing too. Like, it is expensive, but like at the same time, like seeing everyone and hanging out, that's what makes it worth it. But obviously, no job here, or no reliable job here, so every penny until I have something reliable has to go to the necessities, and regrettably G-Fest is not one of them. Not yet, at least, but we are hoping. What's important about this video, though, this is one of the only times I'm going to try to pause this. I actually bought this set, so I believe this is, I thought I had this like day 1, day 2, and day 3, and I know I do have, well, I did have recordings of a day 1, day 2, and day 3 a long time ago. There's actually a lot of footage from this G-Fest that is probably still on a SD card somewhere. Probably. Mom may have deleted all of them when I sold her this camera, or I didn't sell her this camera, I gave it to her. But this Mega Gear set, this is the Mega Gears poster set. I did end up getting this the next day, I believe. My grandfather got that for me when we went, so yeah, he bought that one for me. I missed that set. That was a really good set. But yeah, that's really what's important about this first trip. My first trip to G-Fest was with my grandfather, and it was a lot of fun, you know. It was a lot of fun, and I never got to go with him again. He wanted to go. He wanted to go again. The second time I would go with my mother, and then him and I were gonna go one last time together, and we never made it. So, but at least it makes this one and all the memories with this one very special. You know, he didn't really know much of what was going on or what things were. He knew what Godzilla was. You know, saw some of the original movies on TV and stuff. Knew more about 54. He was a big show guy. I believe this is Tempting Toys right here that we're looking at. Yeah, Tempting Toys. Yeah, Tony. Yep. Yep. There's the YMSF stuff, or previously named YMSF stuff. So, but yeah, this was our first G Fest, and it was a ton of fun. It was a good time. First time on a plane. A lot of first times. First trip without either parent. That was a good price on that Anguirus back then. I would get one at this convention. In fact, maybe it was that one. No. I got one for 20. Maybe he gave a deal for 20. I can't remember. But yeah, there was some. I don't know what the hell I'm doing right there. I'm just like jerking the camera and stuff, dude. I don't know. It's wild. G-Fest is something special. That's why. Oh, damn! And that video just ends. And that's kind of the problem with not having volume on. But it is purposely. Comments are turned off. Why? Oh. I don't know why. I don't know why. Let's go watch one of the older. Want to watch one of the older ones? What do you guys want to do? Should we skip ahead to 2013? Do I even have I don't even have the dealer's room video uploaded. I also had one for 2013. It definitely wasn't as good because I had an even worse camera here during this day. We could just play my haul. We have watched the previous. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm not giving you ad time. Is it done yet? No. Why is there ads on my old channel? That's ridiculous. YouTube shouldn't be able to do that. That's wild. That's frustrating as hell. They can play ads on my videos, but I can't make money off of them. Okay. Oh yeah, hey Sharktopus, nice for joining. Yeah, go ahead, game out, man. Whatever it be. Yeah, first G-Fests are always special. That they are. I'll actually play the audio on this one a little bit. Let me know how the audio is. Hopefully it's not too loud. I know I'm quieter. You can tell this is an even worse camera because 480 is the max. I got a camera, I remember, oh, I don't even have it on screen yet. There we go. Damn OBS. We can skip past that. We don't need to see that stinky artwork. If you know, you know about that artwork, and if you don't know, then it's better that way, because that was a long time ago. Even that drama is old. Hey, wait a second. Wait a second. Oh! What's that Goku? What's that Goku? It's Goku. Right here. Same Goku. It's like one of the only things from the 4 G-Fests I've been to that I've kept. Which, you know, isn't saying a lot. I still got my pink, neon pink Shin Godzilla from 2022. And that's it. It's those 2 figures. Everything else from every other G-Fest you'll see in this video, one of the older videos, the 2 newer ones, none of it left, for figures at least. I've had to sell everything. So, or chose to sell everything in a lot of the regards. This Baragon. I kind of miss this Baragon, but hey, we got Shoei Anguirus and Monsters. Maybe someday we'll have Baragon. We'll probably get a GMK Baragon before we get a Showa one, but Baragon's Baragon. I don't really mind. This King Caesar. Yeah, pretty cool. Dude, these... Long time ago, man. Long time ago. This Destroya. Super, super cool. I'm gonna pop over into this one yet. I'm gonna watch our G-Fest. Let's do I think it's 2009, 2010. There's like a video, I feel like everyone, there's a video going around on like Instagram. I think it made way to Facebook. Someone made that was like, if you grew up in the early 2000s or the late 2000s of Godzilla fans, these are the videos you were watching. And it had like 8 of those like classic G-Fest videos. We're gonna watch one of those ones next. I want to see if I can get the one that was, there was one that they couldn't do at the Crown one year because the Crown was doing renovations, I believe, and it's like an actual like event floor that they would have like gun shows and stuff at, with like just like in a big room. I want to see if I can get that one because I remember that was one of the G-Fest videos that I watched quite often. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna be honest. You guys probably can't even hear me. The desktop audio one is pretty low. Are we already done with this haul? I don't like that Burning Godzilla so off to the side. Let's see. Holy moly, July 3rd to the 5th? I don't know who this is. I'm not giving YouTube any extra. I'm not... Dude, how can they do this? Ads on videos are supposed to be for monetization only. These little videos from other people should not be getting advertisements. That's crazy. Here we go. So this one's from David Duke. I don't know if this person's still in the community, still doing YouTube videos, but wow, this was really professionally shot though. That's pretty cool. Recently revisited my first Edo artworks and works in general, and my face gets red with embarrassment. Yeah, dude. I get with that with videos I made 6 months ago. I still do. You know, I go back and watch some of the stuff from last year. It's like, oh, man. I don't know if I know what I was doing or not, but yeah, we're still here. We're still growing. Oh, did you? Whoa. No. What was that? Did you get... You guys see that? $250 for the 40th memorial box. $250. Could you imagine that price nowadays? Holy moly! I would buy that for $250 if I had the money at the time. I don't even collect Bandai, but I would do that for $250 right now. Oh, my memorial box is still sitting over here between the wall and the desk, because when I sold my memorial box, the guy already had the box and didn't need it, so I kept it just to prove that I had it. At some point, $250 for the gigantic 64. Was that also $250? I'm just talking about the memorial box right here. $250 for this. I feel like that. Well, that probably is about right for back then too. Oh, the high grades. Oh man, those are so cool. The DVDs. That 55 set. Man, dude, I haven't seen some of these in forever. I still don't know what half of these items are, but yet, like, they were in every dealer's room for G-Fest. Like, you just got used to seeing them. That's crazy. Kaiju modelers, dude. They're always here, dude. They've been, I think they probably one of the guests that have been at G-Fest the most. There's just no way. I gotta, if I can go this year, I'll have to ask them. Hey. Saw Ray. I saw some Ava. Oh, Chainsaw Guy and GMK. Dude, that's wild. Ooh, the big 80, I believe that's an 89, 91. $10 for those. Woo. I think that you can kind of still get a few of those for that price, but I know like the popular ones are a little bit more expensive. They're like in the 50, 60 range. Maybe even more now, I don't know. Look at that, the 68. Dude, that's a $140 figure right now. Nah, it kind of dropped after 71 happened. Dude, see, and that's why I don't like filming in the dealer's room, because I feel like it's just so $10. Oh, I feel like that's just so awkward. You know, like I feel like it's so weird. Damn, man. Back when Movie Monster Series figures, like $10 was like you're paying that at G Fest because you're not shipping it. $40, $25, $60 for the Kiryu. Which is funny. This is like what, 5 years after that Kiryu came out, 6 years, 7 years, and now the newer one. That's how much it was to get it shipped from the G store directly. It was $65 if you ordered it in Japan. I think it was a lot cheaper if you did the U.S. store. So, oh man, Bandai Creation. Ah, there's a creation under the logo. So yeah, Bandai Creation. These are cool. Showa Mecha King Ghidorah. It's crazy how, like, I remember they always had that display. I can't remember who that is. Like, it's crazy to think how this looks packed. That's probably Radioactive Toys right there, I'm gonna be honest. How most of the tables don't actually look like they're really that packed. When you... Screw you, YouTube. I'm gonna do 2010. There's one of these, and maybe the videos don't exist anymore. Because of nice. Yeah, I'll probably do what? This is 17. D. Oh man. This is 10 years. 13. Lou Strand had one from a few years ago. Multiple parts. 8 years ago, 13 years ago, 2016. Maybe we'll do 2010. I'm trying to find the one that's like at the convention center. That's the one I want to see. Had to be 15 years. I don't think we're going to see it. Well, that's fine. We can go back. That was, what, one video? One of my videos? Or one that wasn't my video? Switch back over here. I guess I don't really have anything fun either. I have hauls. We can go, how about this? We'll, a little cringe nugget here. When I try to bring back the channel. 2019. This was a crazy year. This was my first major trip alone. Well, not alone. Girlfriend at the time came with me, but basically my first trip alone. My first G-Fest not with my family, which isn't saying a lot because it was my third G-Fest, because it was a huge gap. I didn't go for 6 years. I just couldn't. Every year I tried to go and I just couldn't afford it. Had other things going on. I was broke. What the hell?
For the Notzilla viewing screen, or the movie screen, regrettably was not.
Sorry, I thought I had a notification. I had like 15 notifications. Notzilla. I didn't actually go and see that, but.
And I got a freebie from the Summit Kaiju panel.
How's the volume, guys? If anyone's still, is anyone still here? Oh yeah, we still got viewers. Hey guys, 2 viewers right now. We had 3 for a little bit. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. How's the volume? Let me know on the volume. Tyrant, I can't. I keep getting videos on Insta of the Live 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 performance.
So, you know, with Biolante RAP, kind of a gigantic plan.
I might know. I'm not really good with names and stuff, so like I might know by the actual like video itself. If not, I might not have any idea. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real, my friend. I might have no idea.
stuff, but I didn't have quite the amount of money that I wanted this year.
Oh my goodness.
Don't get me wrong, I did get things.
Yeah, I like this is an auto sectioning from YouTube. This is Grail pieces, and I don't show anything off for over a minute. Oh my god.
So
I want to slap myself in the face, by the way.
Kaiser Dora.
God, the lighting in that.
Wonderful.
This was
Wonderful.
my third place
He is
that I lived in the last town.
a really big piece of my collection.
Man, that Kaiser was so cool. Bandais are cool. I do miss my Bandais. Not enough to go and rebuy everything, but I do miss Bandais. And the 2.0s, you know, we're what technically we're three of five hits, and 2 of 5 are not the greatest. Isn't it fun? It's not too bad. This is Rich Iso's, or one of Rich Iso's Monster X's. Got that from Mike Johnson. So
I got him for 100, which was shocking because I think some of the untagged ones were going for 120. So
yeah, a good deal.
that's another
It's fine. It's fun. um, I don't. I stomach this going back and watching myself mainly because I want to help relive some of the memories that I can't always keep off the top of my head, which is why I do try to take pictures and film a lot when I'm at places. But a lot of people are
if anyone knows.
uncomfortable with filming, which is understandable, which makes it kind of difficult. Because at some points it's like, well, I want to make sure I film things so I have them. I have these moments and fun times and everything, but then at the same time, I can't.
Alright. Day 2.
What's the words? If people don't want to be filmed, and then if they're fine with being filmed but they don't want to be posted online, gotta respect that. So that's some of the confusion. It's why sometimes I don't always push to film, but I definitely.
Impulse buy is probably the best thing to say.
I want to make sure that I can.
These figures.
This year, I want to film much more, if I can
I
go.
did get a Monster Arts.
Hey,
Monster
Monster Arts
Arts. 74 Mega
74. This POS. I kind of wish I didn't. There was other options, but I guess out of the other options that I needed, this probably was the best one. So I got him for a little over retail, 95. Back when 95 was crazy. Although, people complain about the Godzillas being 100. This guy was 100, and he was 2 inches shorter than everyone. May came with a few accessories, but he wasn't even really accurate either. And the knee pieces and the shoulder pieces, they're like rings on the arm that can like move and stuff. They're a big old pain in the butt. Oh, hey, look at that. The original Belial. I don't have that one anymore. Used to. That's one of the ones I kept for a long time, was that Belial. I kept him for years.
That was pretty much day 1.
I can't remember. I think I had to sell them at the end of 2023, I think.
I also got
Or I chose to. I can't remember.
90,
Probably had to at that point.
95.
The first half of 2023, I was just selling things to cut down and, just spare up, and then life hit the gutters and had to start selling things for necessity. So, time flies. Time changes. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. There we go. We got 4 people right now. Holy moly. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you guys. I know it's not as fun watching these types of videos. We'll go back and we'll grab some of the... I see I have a YouTube notification. Oh, you know what? That's typical gamer. It's typical gamer. Dark the Jar Jar is available in Fortnite. You have to earn experience and a lot of experience to be able to unlock him, to be able to buy him. It's so stupid. Absolutely ridiculous. And it's not only that it's like, oh, you have to use XP to get him. You need 1,000,000 XP to be able to unlock him, and the season ends in 2 weeks. It's ridiculous. I can't believe that people are blaming Epic, but that's all Disney right there. That's Disney greed, because they released two Jar Jars. They got the regular Jar Jar and the Darth Jar Jar, and they're not even like the same outfit, so they're not options. So they're two different characters, so you have to buy both. I was gonna get him because I love Jar Jar, but now it's like I have to choose one or the other, and one makes me need 1,000,000 XP in the game to be able to unlock, to then be able to buy him. So
the next three things I do before
I don't know.
the big holy grail of the whole convention. I went on a Shin Godzilla kick, and I bought forms 2 and 3.
I was wrong.
Obviously,
I still have all these. I kind of forget that I got the second form, the third form, and my original Climax version at G-Fest. So I still have a few more G-Fest things. So almost all of my Bandai Shins are from G-Fest. The only one that isn't is my original regular fourth form. I got him in 2017, I think. Right before, it's like the weekend I moved. Or a few months before I moved out of the house. Got him. I think I got him on eBay, I'm pretty sure. I had to spend like $45 for it. And I remember that was a good deal at the time, because the Bandai Movie Monster Series Shin, even though it was widely available everywhere, US-wise, people were just like marking up the price on these things. Because I think even for this Climax one, I think I spent like $65, $70 on this. It didn't have the box. Is there a Shin Godzilla figure you ever absolutely regretted paying for?
really happy about him. Regrettably, I'm gonna have to put him a little bit in the back.
No. I had to think about it a little bit because I wanted to give it an honest thought. No, not once, not one. I don't own any of them, or most of them now. But I don't regret anything, even if I lost a bunch of money on them. Which both my gigantic Shins I've lost. I've sold both gigantic Shins, and the money I lost from how much I paid to how much I sold them for, I could buy another gigantic Shin with how much money I lost between the both of them. So, but I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. Well, okay, technically that's true and not true, because like I do kind of regret the Easy Hobby one, but I don't regret it because the figure's bad. I just regret it because I bought it from Awesome Collector. And the whole process that was that. Which, by the way, he still hasn't shipped out anyone else's orders because they're still on the coming soon list. So, it's not that I regret buying the figure. I just regret where I got it from, not being patient, because it then was available at, regular places for regular money. A lot less. It would have been like $400 cheaper, and I would have got it before the summer even started last year. So it is what it is. You F around and find out, But yeah, I wouldn't actually say I regret any of the Shin purchases. I love all the Shins. Okay, and then I just Burning God. What? Oh, because it starts at the Howler, but then it doesn't make any more cuts, so it's just called Burning God. That's so awkward. Yeah. And then I did try filming the dealer's room here. I have it somewhere. I do have it somewhere. In one of these videos. I do, a little bit. Why is everyone making... Oh, yeah, I remember that. Hopefully, whoever this person is, hopefully they got to go. Hopefully they got to go. I think... Should we watch a vlog video? We'll just start with day one. How about that? Day 1, 2022. Goddamn. Yeah, at least some of... I mean... Because it's still on his, like... You go on his newsletter and you go to the shipping soon or coming soon section, the ones that are like the ones that are about to be in stock, the standard Shin is still there, but not the Rick ones. He had no problems with shipping out the Rick ones, but he can't ship out the regular ones. So, I guess I don't know for sure if no one's gotten it. The few people I talked to that ordered from him haven't gotten it, but hey, you know, whatever. He's just a martyr to the collecting world. He's well, I might have to make a video on that because it keeps happening with different products as well, so you know, it's not going to be the video that some people might think it is, but hey, it is what it is. We'll see. Dude, I was so tired. Oh damn. We lost 3 people. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Here, let's so which, actually, let me punch in. Let me go to one of the... Let's see if I can't get one from 2013. That's when it opens. James Montgomery. The name's familiar. I was somewhere here, though. I'll just turn the volume off because I don't know if they're going to be like, who's ever recording is going to be swearing or anything. So, you know, even though I've been swearing, but you know, you never know with other people. Yeah, this is James Montgomery's video. I'll keep, so rather than going full screen, because one, I have to keep going back into OBS to be able to see comments while I'm doing this because I don't have 2 screens. This is also just to show who the video is posted by, to show that these aren't my videos, or some of them aren't, at least. So I want to make sure that everyone who recorded a video, you know, it's theirs. So I'm not going to claim these extra ones. Yeah, dude, this G-Fest was... I feel like 2013 was, like, crazy packed. Like, thinking about, like, I had a pretty small haul, which is funny because I think I brought about the same amount of money between 2011 and 2013. It just shows how much Monster Arts can, like, back then was eating through people's wallets, because there wasn't, like, a ton of Monster Arts here, but, like, there was a Space Godzilla, which obviously I bought. There was Burning Godzilla Juniors. There was a few Mogeras. There was, I believe there was like 2 Destroyas, and both of them sold right away. I think I had the option to buy one, but it was literally almost half my budget. It's at 2015. We can watch a 2015 video next. Hopefully there's a good, well, actually, yeah, because I think that was one of Lewis's videos was 2015. So, we'll check that out here. Hi, Pookie. Hi, Booby. How you doing, little Pookie? You trying to drink some of my root beer? That'd make you bubbly. That'd be funny, though. He's just a cool Pookie. You guys can't see him. Well, you guys probably saw him. Oh, there's the bulldog butt. There's the bulldog butt. Stinky butt. Stinky. He's a cool boy. There he is. There's the danger noodle. You guys see him? He's so cute. Oh, were those Ultra Q like carded figures? Man, there's so many Ultraman vinyls. That's what surprises me, that like, yes, this was more of like a Godzilla convention, but like the amount of Ultraman figures that were available at the time, it still shocks me that this room wasn't filled with more Ultraman vinyls than Godzilla vinyls, because the Ultraman stuff sold really well too, but they were mostly in those like $5, $8 totes, and like you'd get like crazy things. I can't remember if it was like 2019 or 2018. I had a friend of mine said that they found a Kill Beam with a tag in one of those totes and got a Ultraman Mebius Kill Beam for like $10-20, which is insane to think about, because that's one of the like most expensive Bandai Ultra Kaiju. I think even to today's standards, I'm pretty sure that figure is like crazy expensive. I don't even know if there's a modern... Is there even a... Did they even make a Spark Doll Kill Beam? Oh. Celebeam, excuse me. Oh, it does look like there was a Spark Doll. Yeah. Yeah, there was a Spark Doll version. Looks really not good. It does not look great. Does not look good. Does not look good at all. Well, it doesn't look too bad. Spark Doll standards, it looks pretty good. But there was a photo of the Mebius release and then the actual Spark Doll, and whoo, ooh, woo, not that good, in my opinion. Not that good in my opinion. Oh, but others can like it. Look at all those Ultramen. Oh man, when like the Zero stuff was crazy back in this time, Ultraman Zero was huge. I feel like that's when I really started to notice like Ultraman like really taking off, like at G-Fest. Like I feel like there was a lot of like Ultraman Zero stuff at this G-Fest, and even at 2011 as well. Well, maybe not. Was Zero out by that point? I know Zero was on the edge of coming out. Maybe he wasn't out yet, but he's there. Oh, there's a bulldog. Schnork, schnork, schnork. He's a little cranky since I had to put him in the kennel when I went to Walmart. How are we looking? Views? Oh, hey, and we're back up to 4. Thank you guys for taking time out of your night for watching. Hanging out, watching some G-Fest videos. Yes, there's no audio. It's supposed to be muted. I don't know the conversations that are going on in these videos, and I would just rather voice over. But of course, this isn't my G-Fest video. This is James Montgomery's. The name sounds familiar, but hey, you know, it's on YouTube. It's still up on YouTube, so it'd be what it be. I will absolutely mute the screen though if YouTube's gonna force another ad down my throat though. They're not getting free ad time on my videos, on my live stream when I'm not getting paid for it. They can take my middle finger. That's what I say. That's what I'll say. Until I'm in the ad program and then I'm getting paid, and then I take all that back. Obviously, then I will eat those words back up. Are you a crocagator? Are you a crocagator? Come here. Come here. Come here. He just wants to chew on his bone. And that's what it is. The bulldog says what the bulldog does. I feel like we're going around in circles in this video now. I feel like we've already seen this. Alright, so let's see 2015. This would have been 2016. I want 2016. I want 2015. So this would have been 10 years ago. So Lewis has got videos up. Koji Franklin. This one's from a few years after. 22. This one it? Nope. When was this one? 2014. So this would have been G-Fest 20. Oh, that's the one we just watched. What the hell? Did I? Okay, I'm losing my mind a little bit here. It's interesting seeing old G-Fest. It's interesting just seeing G-Fest at not the Hyatt now. It is kind of weird not seeing it at the Hyatt. A lot of haul videos. Haul videos really took over. And they still do. Haul videos do crazy. This is a newer video. This is 2022. Let's see. Was it... Did I do an 07 one already? Yeah, we did. Where's the one? Maybe that video is gone. That'd be kind of sad, honestly. It'd be pretty sad if the original video, because there's a video I'm thinking of where it's like it's in a convention hall. It doesn't look like this. Oh, hey, when you look up G-Fest, there's my big old dumb face. Not helping my views at all, but hey, you know what happens. 2006 then, maybe. It's just all the same videos. There's a very good chance that a lot of these videos are gone now. It's very, very likely that the ones that were back then probably had Jesus Christ. I was like, ooh, we could watch that. A G-Fest 2024, but 48 minutes. Don't know if I could do that. Don't know if I can do that. Let's see. You know, we keep looking at the past. Is there anything for last year? I just wanna see Dealer's Room. Is there any Dealer's Room walkthroughs? Of them from Oh My Zilla, Jurassic Reviews. Watch Jurassic Reviews. This one's pretty short. The Crown Plaza was something. Fun times though. I really like the Crown. I still like the Crown, I'm not gonna lie. 3 viewers, thank you guys. I still big fan of the Crown. It was kind of sad not going to AMA 2 weeks ago because I love the Crown, mainly because the Caddyshack's there, but there's something to be said for the Crown, and it is very important to G-Fest because G-Fest and the Crown were basically together for years and years and years and years, and it was necessary for them to, you know, move on. But oh, this is just a toy hall. I thought this was the actual Dealer's Room. Wait, no. Oh, I see. So he's showing things off that he got. This is a really good haul. Holy moly. How did I never watch this video? I'm subscribed. I like Jurassic Reviews. So this is the haul that he got last year. He got the art figure. That's really good. Baggin. He got the re-release of Titanosaurus. Very nice. He's got a wonderful collection. Okay, so now we're onto the G-Fest room. But yeah, no, I was pretty biased with the Crown. It's why, you know, although I'm not crazy about like AMA like being a kaiju convention for the first 2.5 events and then they switch it. Yeah, the AC not working kind of sucked, but you know, that was kind of part of it. Obviously now I couldn't do it. I can't be too hot. I can't be too cold. So like now I couldn't really do that anymore. But back then when I was used to going to concerts and being in mosh pits and, you know, getting punched in the face at Warped Tour and stuff, like none of it ever bothered me too much. It was just all a thing. I was already way too warm, you know. I wouldn't eat. I'd barely sleep. Those first few conventions, like 2019, I think most of the time, I think for the whole convention that weekend, I got there Thursday night, left Friday morning. I think I only got like maybe 8 hours of sleep between the 5 days. Maybe we slept in a little bit Monday morning, but not very long. Or did we? Maybe we flew back Sunday night. I can't remember actually. Ooh, Toku Toy Town. Dude, he had a crazy setup this year. Jay, he killed it. If you guys are Sofubi collectors, Jay is the man to go to. Great prices. Great variety. But like, if you're looking for like Marusan specifically, he's going to have just about everything. He gets a lot of the Wonderfest, Hobby Round, you know, all those exclusive, the one-day event exclusives. Which, yeah, they're going to be expensive, but, like, no one else in the dealer's room is going to have them, or they're going to be, you know, a good chunk more expensive than his price, which, you know, it all depends on where they get it to. So that's not really, I'm not trying to really bash anyone, but it is the truth. Like, if someone's got someone at the convention that can ship it for just plus the shipping, then obviously it's going to be cheaper than someone who had to buy it secondhand and then have to sell it third hand. So that's Beast of the East right there that he walked by. Always love Beast of the East. I will be, if somehow, some way I get some extra cash by G-Fest, have some spending cash on some figures, I'm going to be hitting them up for some Monster Arts and some Ultraman stuff. They've got quite a few things on the line that I really like. Could do it now probably, but yeah, fun times. Toku Toy J is the best. The Balcony 2023, I lost my voice. Yeah, dude, he is so funny. Him and I hung out a lot as well during 2023, so excited to get back and hang. I think he still has he has something for me as well that I have to check. I have to check my notes. He might still have a Safubi for me. I have to buy. What are you doing? There's Marusan. They'll never have Godzilla stuff, but hey, they'll have some of the Ultraman stuff and some of his own stuff, which always a recommendation. He won't, because he doesn't want to risk his Godzilla license. M1's being there this year, and Sun Guts is going to be there. I have no idea what's going to happen with those two. Sun Guts being there is kind of crazy. He does his own unique stuff, but we'll see if he does some Godzilla stuff after the fact, you know. Oh, those are pretty cool flyers, I think. Whose table is that? Oh no. Okay. Are we just gonna be watching other people? Okay, and this is the rest of the convention, which really cool. So Jurassic reviews. Thanks for that walkthrough. That's pretty cool. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Playlists. Go down here. Boop. See all my music stuff. Not gonna watch that. Actually, you know, the last time we streamed and I showed some G-Fest stuff, I think we never got to the day 3 video. So we can watch the day 3 video. How about that? So, can you guys still hear it? Is the volume good? Because this one I'm going to play, because as you guys can probably hear a little bit, Tater's a little fidgety, which probably means, as I predicted at the beginning of the stream, he probably needs to go outside. Being at G-Fest, M1 doesn't give a damn. Funniest way possible, they sell Godzilla, the biggest rebels, towards Toho, which, it's a good thing, but at the same time, it's like, is it worth it to possibly get your license revoked, or I don't know for sure, but that's their battle, that's their thing. I'm not gonna, the volume is a little low. I can see if I can get it any louder. How's that? A bit better. I probably can. I don't want it to be too much louder than me. Obviously, when I go to take him out for 5-10 minutes, which this is a 30-minute video, so I'm just going to let this video play while I mute everything. I'll make sure the volume is basically about the same as me being here. So, yeah, I'll turn this up a little bit more. Hey, Sharktopus, welcome back, buddy. Hopefully, whatever game you're playing went well. Got some dubs, some wins, whatever the kids call it these days. God, I love this dog. Just went 51-4 on Spidey. Oh, Marvel Rivals. Okay. I can hear the video regardless. Okay. I'll turn it up a little bit more once I pop out. And then I'll go full screen for you guys so you don't have to see all this bottom junk here at the bottom, since this is my own video, so I can sit here. If YouTube wants to somehow hit me with a copyright thing, I will just be like, bro, this is my own video. You can't hit me with my own copyright. Yeah, that's my own. It's my own property. I filmed this. I can prove it to you.
That's the part of G-Fest.
Golly.
Getting to meet everyone, especially after
What?
the 3 long years that
Do you need to go potty?
leading up to this.
Is that what's going on? Are you telling me you need to go outside?
No conventions at all.
It is about, holy cow, it's 9 o'clock. That's pretty late for you.
It's been a long ride.
I'm sorry about that.
It's finally, it's lining down perfectly.
Want to go potty?
Um,
Okay. All right, folks. The Bulldog has spoken. He wants to go potty. I'm not ready to end stream yet. I'm down to watch some more videos. Whether we finish this one fully or not is to be determined. But the Bulldog has spoken. He needs to go outside. I'm not ending stream, so I am going to hide my webcam, and I am going to mute my microphone when it comes time, and then I will be back. It should only take me about 10 minutes, so I'm gonna let y'all just enjoy this video while I go do that, and then talk amongst yourselves. Obviously, have some fun. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit louder. I guess it's better to be louder than not too loud, because you guys can just you guys can just turn down your own volumes. And then when I'm back, I'll fix everything. So I'm gonna mute. I will be right back. I didn't get I did have a image prepared for it, but I didn't get it into OBS, and to do that, you guys will get to see some of the options. So I will just trust y'all in chat to wait on for me. And if not, you guys got something else you gotta do. We're gonna go play some games or whatever it may be. Don't feel bad for doing it. Have fun. I'll be right back, everyone.
In the signature room.
Thank you, guys.
The Titanosaurus M1 bull market.
And hopefully YouTube doesn't play any ads while I'm gone, because if YouTube plays ads, I must slap somebody. So
Hedorah,
yeah.
Rainbow Glow. He's clear rainbow. He's awesome. We're gonna get these signed today, and of course we're gonna get the amazingly wonderful G Fantas print signed by Matt Frank today as well. We've got a ton to do, guys. I do not want to waste signature tickets. I want to meet this wonderful actor and actress, and geek out a little bit for two of the most nostalgic movies for me: Terror Mechagodzilla. Well, three: Terror Mechagodzilla, Godzilla vs. Hedorah, and Godzilla vs. Megalon. It's an honor, guys. All right. Back to your scheduled program. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dude. He's got that T factor up there. I stared at that for like 30 minutes with Jonathan. It's so good. And we are about to get into the dealer's room. You guys ready? And here we are. Big old dealer's room. Ooh, all right. We are back from the signing. We're back from a little bit of peeking around at the dealer's room. I do think I'm going to go down and get some sort of Godzilla versus Megalon, whether it's a Jet Jaguar, whether it's Megalon. I think I'm going to go down and I'm going to have Hiroyuki Kawasai sign a second figure. I think so. This is his first G-Fest appearance, so I want to make sure, we show how excited he is. Plus, my dad's first Godzilla movie was Godzilla versus Megalon. I wanted to show what I got signed. So first, the G-Fest exclusive G-Fantas versus Ape Kaiju. I believe it's technically supposed to be Kong, and then there's a white variant where it's supposed to be George, but it's just a giant ape. We got it signed by Matt Frank. Awesome sauce. It had to sit in my bag a little folded so you guys can see it's not quite perfectly clear. I'm going to get this figured out, flattened out, and then get it immediately framed when I get back. And so I'm trying not to spend too much. I want to get my posters and stuff framed. I might go down and get a few smaller posters as well. All right. As we said, I got some signatures, so I'm just looking at it to try to pronounce it as correctly as I can. Forgive me. Hiroyuki Kawasai. We have this beautiful Bullmark Megalon. Wow, okay. It pops even more on camera. That looks incredible. He said this would be very difficult, and I said that's okay if it gets smudged. He was very, very nice to me. I really do need to go back down and thank him for Godzilla vs. Megalon. This looks awesome. I love the rainbow and I think the black was the best choice. I was going to have both of them be silver signatures, but I think the black just looks just a tad bit better than I even predicted it would be. But there you go. I love the way it looks. I like that it's kind of got a paradigm shift. You look at it at one angle, it looks different. You get it closed up, and then you look, and then it changes again. I love that. I love figures like that. I love signatures like that. He's going to look wonderful next to my Akira Takarada 1954 that was signed, my M1 from 2019. So I got him back there. He's nice and safe. And of course, Tomoko Ai. Yeah, I believe it is Ai pronunciation. I had to get a Titanosaurus signed. Look at that. Oh my lord. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love the silver on it. Black maybe would have popped out more, but personally with the silver highlights on this guy on the hands, the nails, I think this was the right choice. Just for a second. It's okay. It'll be silent, so we can talk. I'll do like a voiceover. I'll just have Godzilla. Sped up Godzilla.
I can't go. I'm on the other side of the world.
The black and the glowy, the glow in the dark.
Nothing glows. I want the ultimate show.
Oh. Is the regular listed as well? I thought that was in general. Oh, okay. Quick. Alright, Dealerzoom's about to end.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going? Just getting a little bit of.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll see.
Yeah, I'm just seeing over here. We're taking a look one last time.
Yep, I'm doing that. Getting the final damage video for YouTube. So, doing that. That should be okay. Yep. It's sad to see it go, though, man. Sad to see it. So. Yep, it was quick. This table's so up and tall and proud. Now, hopefully, has had enough sales. All the Wonderfest Shun Guts sold. That last Passion Tank is still there. I have to figure out which one of the two still had it, so I can maybe buy that online. Vampire robots. Yeah, they still have their two gigantics. But yeah, the group live will be at 9. I'm gonna message the group with my room number. Yep. So we'll do a big old last hurrah. I think I really wanna. Yeah, go right ahead. It would be awesome to have them.
Yeah, and this is a little preview as well. I got this, like somebody at the models room gave it to me.
Yep.
It's a 3D printed baby Godzilla.
Awesome.
Just now after 3:30 p.m. At 4 p.m. The vendor's room will close. So please.
Chopping in, chopping out. All right, we're gonna finish.
So in that case, I'll see you again tonight.
Yep, I'll see you tonight. About 6 or 7 o'clock is when I'll send that phone call. Yep.
No problem.
Yep. Thanks, man. See you soon. Awesome. Multiple tables already done and gone. This was the SHB Arts table, the Monster Arts table. They have some Broly's. I should have bought one before I go back online, and they're $200. We got some jewelry from one of the jewelry. Awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff. Bunch of G-Fest. Agency's page. I wasn't able to get anything from there this year. Regrettably, Downtown Alley.
Greg, you want me to come with you?
There's Radioactive Toys, of course. Got a ton from them. One and one, of course. Always like one as a Mask Rider. Nice. I missed all of that. And then Toy Matrix's table. It was good, man. It was good. This is gonna be it though, final shot. Slip by showcase once again. DVD world. I got some DVDs here. We are done. They're all over. Got some goodies in there. There's sweaters. Even though you guys will already know, there's Showcase. I bought an absolute ton from Showcase, as I always will. Alright guys, let's get out into the and then we're gonna sign off. Alright. Well, that's it, everyone. That is it. We are done. Let's put this. There, let me make it cut. Alright, so that was the run of the dealer's room. That was my last time in it. I'm done. I've bought more and extra. Spent a little bit over budget. But that's okay. We got some good stuff. We got some signatures in this bag. We got more. And 2 Blu-rays. 2 more Blu-rays. Some more kaiju goodness to get home. So when I'm feeling sad and lonely without my fellow kaiju family, I have some kaiju films, new ones I haven't seen yet to watch. So pretty sad. I am pretty sad. Okay, no sad. No sad right now. We're good. It looks like it's about to rain. But that was it, man. Dealer's room this year was incredible. I now know how much money I need to bring next year, which is funny because I bought a ton this year, and now I need to bring more. Maybe might drive next year. That way I can bring half of a recording setup with me. The future one, new lighting pretty much is all, that's it. Hopefully looking into a mic after we get the laptop and all that stuff, then we'll really make it fancy. But we are going to record the final walk to the room, from the dealer's room at least, with our latest and greatest new haul. This is the final time I'll be doing this. Someone's throwing coins above me. So, it is sad, guys. It is everything about this convention has been pretty great this year. When I get to sit down, I get to really think about things and not just think about things as being here with my friends. I'll see. There are a few things, convention-wise and just hotel-wise, that the hotel stuff you can't really change. But there are a few G-Fest things. But first year in 2 years. The first year here, you know, it was a guinea pig test, and that's A-okay. A-okay with me. So, here we are. We're in the room. There's still kaiju stuff going on the TV. I'm actually, Gamera. They're playing Gamera versus Gauss in black and white. I don't know if it's in English or not. Sounds like the audio is on point. So, alright guys, I got some stuff to film. That was the final walk. Let's look at the haul quick. And into the next part of the... And now comes the worst, well, the second worst part, maybe even the third worst part of the last day of G-Fest. Packing. It is time to pack. Gotta get the beautiful 54 back in his box. Have to see if I can't find some tape somewhere. Tape everything back up and get it ready for travel tomorrow. So, yeah, let's take one last look at this beauty, my friends. Look at him. Look at him. He's beautiful. He's beautiful, man. I'm excited. I gotta pack all this stuff away, man. I might shoot some, like, I did a video with these two where I just kind of, like, did a showcase pan, you know, kind of where I looked in, made it fancy. Kind of like what I was doing with my top 10s, was getting angles, but I just got the front of both of them while I was sitting down there by the autograph room. So maybe maybe I'll do that with everything while I'm packing it up. I'll get the table cleared, get everything moved to my little bench over here, clean that off, and I'll do that for each figure, so I have some G-Fest coverage of everything one last time. What's that word? What do they say? Is it fresh?
Oh my god. I can't believe this is where I come back. I forgot that I even put this in this vlog. That's insanity. I thought I cut that out. That's funny. is funny as hell. That is so funny. Okay. I'm back. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, no. Oops, that was a little too quiet now. Yeah, Tater he didn't go poo, but he, you know, he.
Pack away, definitely the highlight of the vacation.
Meat Canyon. Yeah, that's exactly what that was. That was all Meat Canyon.
Tender moment.
Dude, this was. I think this was around. It wasn't around the time. It was a little after I discovered him. Because obviously, it was really hard to ignore Meat Canyon. Because this was like right as like the Ed, Edd and Eddy and the Bugs Bunny meme or videos came out. So yeah, that's basically what that was. But yeah, I honestly forgot that was in this video. Let me catch you up here. I've never been to G-Fest. Looks like I won't go for a while. Another 5 years. Yeah.
Let's continue on with it.
Well,
Happier moments.
yeah. That's okay. The first time is going to be amazing.
So here's the menu.
And honestly,
Then we got
it'll be fun. Because if it's 5 years from now, that means it'll be its 35th anniversary. So it's still going to be like a pretty like crazy G-Fest. They normally go crazy on every 5 years. They go
Let's see how much
in a while.
slaps me.
This year being a little crazy because it's the 30th, but there he is. Oh, big old grumpy. Big old grumpy boy. Marked all around our place because that's what he likes to do.
That shit's fucking.
He put a new video about Gooners. Yeah, dude. I love Meat Canyon. I watch all of his videos, and then I'm subscribed to his secondary channel, which is like kind of like React channel kind of, and like they'll do like tier list videos. So like they did all like the frozen pizzas and compared them and stuff like that. I watch every video of that. So does the girlfriend. And then I don't like Magic, but I like watching people play Magic, so I'm subscribed to his Meaty Magic is what it's called, and that's his Magic channel. Or it's supposed to be card games, but it's mostly just Magic.
Oh my lord. I did have the Gojira.
And that's been a lot of fun as well. I like watching that. So I really just enjoy Meat Canyon. He's funny as hell. He is funny as hell. Oh man, I still have my front tooth.
They're gonna throw these away.
Yes, I did.
Away tonight.
Did I have my front tooth?
Obviously, I'm just gonna keep it because. So.
It doesn't look like I have my tooth in my mouth, but I'm pretty sure during 2020 I had
30 minutes now.
all my teeth. Yeah, I would have had to have it. Papa Meat, yeah, he's so funny. He's so funny.
The final one.
Yeah, I had to have my tooth there.
Have everyone.
I lost it when I moved
tonight.
I had to get it removed because I moved because I gigantic shin busted my face in.
Spider-Man.
What the hell am I even talking about? Oh, I don't have my speaker on. That's why I can't hear it anymore.
But I thought I would just update you guys a little bit here quick. And of course, there will
like,
probably
see,
be some
I'll even
sort
cringe
of
at
party
this
that
side
I'll
of me, and this
film
was only
a little
3 years
before.
ago now.
Not too much. I
Completely
really want
different
to
person.
take this last few days.
I'd hope
or
at
last,
least.
Handful of hours.
I would hope I'm a little different at least.
Really cherish them. But
Hopefully
I will
some
try to,
growth, but I don't know about that.
I gotta get some photos and stuff.
Hopefully this
So,
will be me in
yes.
2 months. Hopefully. Well, less than 2 months now. Now
This
it's a
is the
month
final
and
walk
3 weeks.
into the room.
Jesus Christ.
There is a party happening at the Crown, but if I'm honest,
I don't even...
most of the Collecto Monsters group.
I always
that
wanted to
got
like go back on these
wonder
vlog
if we
ones
do
and
the
like
last day reactions and
maybe
Collecto Monster
like
Collection group.
not do like a behind the
My
scenes,
friends,
but like
my close friends.
just
you
like
know.
a convo. Like I can't
This is
remember.
the last time.
I was alone. I had my own
down
room
there.
this
I'm walking
G-Fest.
back up here. It's insane. I think
I had my own room.
towards the end.
So I can't remember what I'm walking away from. I think this is me
all of them put it
leaving the party because this year
try to remember
the Sunday
what
night
food it
party
was.
wasn't too crazy because there was still like
Don't be sad that it's gone.
not
Be sad that
restrictions,
it's
but like kind of
yeah,
restrictions.
it's
Like
incident.
I'm only not wearing a mask,
That's what I'm gonna hold
and
on
I
to
probably
for
said it in the
months.
video, I'm only not wearing a mask because there's no one
Whether
around me.
it's
This,
next
if
year,
anyone
you
would have
know,
been
or something
like
happens
walking
and
next
it's
to me or
been
if a
a
room
few
door
years.
open, I'd throw that mask on immediately.
There will always be another convention, another
Because
G-Fest.
during 2022,
I guess Kamen
there was a
Rider
pretty
and,
huge
Ultraman.
COVID outbreak after this convention. I know
You know,
quite a
there-
few
there'll
people
always
got
be
it,
more.
and
So,
that's not only like quite a few people got it,
I'm
but
gonna
quite a
get some
few
stuff
few
packed.
people got
I'm
it
probably gonna take some video of
after
that,
wearing masks
and
the whole
then,
weekend.
I'll do a final closing for this
But
vlog.
I
and we'll move on to
didn't
the
get
next
it,
day.
and then I would end up
Or
getting it
we'll move
1
on
month
to
later. I
the
got it this
see you
past
guys.
or the August
And
after this
so it
video.
ended
Although I do look very sick. And
11:30,
that's how I always look. Like, see,
11:40.
it's no different. I look
decided
sick all the time. The purple,
Hang out with some of the
that's permanent.
bros.
that is
Went out
built in.
on
Ain't no
Thursday,
beauty products
Thursday
making
twice,
this face not
Spider-Man
look
there
sunken
was
as hell.
until a
It's
little
just
bit
how it
past
is.
midnight when G-Fest officially
4
ends.
viewers? Holy cow! Thank
So
you
I'm
guys.
making
Thank you.
the end of the
Oh,
day
I had
3
5
vlog.
when I I had 5 when I was on my
Now
walk.
officially
I
over,
apologize, guys.
although
I apologize.
the TV is still playing.
But the
Tucked
dog's
Away.
needs do come
That's
first.
you.
So that I will make that very clear. The
not
dog
quite
needs
over
to go
yet, yeah.
outside during the stream. I'm
Traveling
either ending
tomorrow,
the stream
getting
or
that
I
big
am
old bitch
I
out
am
there.
muting everything and letting you guys watch a YouTube
Oh.
video. Speaking of, what the hell is he doing?
It's crazy.
Oh, he just got into bed. He just found one of your bones. Okay. He's just clawing around at one of his bones.
It's really sad.
Silly guy.
Sad in a good way. You
Thank
know?
God thank God I'm not wearing like
met
my
so
walk
many
around the
amazing
house
people.
shorts. Those are too short to be on stream.
I have spent a lot of time with friends.
What the hell am I even doing here?
I've met so many people. I've
See,
added,
I was thinking
you
about
know,
this
that
before
went
stream,
through
and maybe I said it
added
earlier.
on
I did take a
Facebook.
little toke before I went out for my walk, so I'm
it's
a
easier
little
to
less
say
sober than when I was when I started
all
stream,
the
and by
same
a little I
group.
mean a lot.
It's just
I
amazing.
didn't learn like the importance of like. Oh, we're gonna cut off here. We don't need to be seeing this goober's face anymore. All right, get that off my screen. All right, guy. God damn it, get that off my screen. What the hell was I saying? Oh, I didn't learn the importance of not all footage needs to be in the damn video. And I've learned that a little bit more as I've gone on. Like I would say now, like if I made a vlog, if I go, there should, once again, should be a vlog, because the understanding is with everyone going, the roommates, if I'm able to go, is that I'm gonna be filming quite a lot, and like parties and stuff in the room, as long as everything's acceptable. You know, I'm not gonna be like camera facing the bathroom, you know, weird stuff like that. So I'm gonna be, oh man, dude, I was checking something on my phone, and a ship hit the building bridge in New York, or the Brooklyn Bridge. What the hell? Oh my god, everything's just going to shit lately. Like, planes can't land or communicate. Boats have been acting really strange. Fucking weird, dude. But you know, there's obviously gonna be privacy, but like, I want to be filming, and just like, and not like planned filming either. Like, oh, we're doing a video. I just want to just film, and not most of it won't make it into the video, obviously, into the you know, quote unquote vlog. That may or may not happen. But I want to be filming more, because I'm not, you know, family has issues with memory. I'm already dealing with it, like, but between being depressed and like having bad memory as it is, like, you know, it's already an issue. So I want to make sure I film as much as I can, which is like one of the tragic things about AMA 2 is that I had a lot of footage from that. I did what I said. I've never filmed a convention better than that one, and then I couldn't put it out. I can't put almost any of it out due to reasons, and it's pretty sad because that was like the perfect convention where I had quite a bit of good footage, and then I had like buffer footage that I even like when I was filming, it's like, oh, this isn't going to be in the video because it's like us walking to go get dinner, but we had a good conversation 30 seconds ago that I can throw in, have that bit, and then I can cut the rest of this out, but I'm still going to be filming. Of course, what sucks is this phone is old. This phone is 3 years old now. You can't upload it to Facebook. Damn those reasons. No, Alex, I can't. Powers beyond me. I can't upload some of that footage. I'll just say that. So, yeah. I just can't. Nothing. No one's gonna get canceled for anything like that. It's nothing like naughty or some secrets. It's just there's some outside of my hand reasons that I can't post it anywhere. I can't post it on Facebook. I can't post it Instagram. I can't post it on YouTube. Just outside things. Can't post it. And some of it got corrupted too, which sucks. Some of my because that was when I had my iPhone, or maybe I had this one. I don't know. When I first had this had microphone issues where sometimes I would film and it would sound like it was in a water tank, and it was really, really weird. And it just took it would just do that every recording. I have hundreds of files from videos back in the day that I struggled because it would happen. It ended up happening with some of the AMA footage. So there was some of that because there was a big group video that was supposed to come out with all the guys and us talking about AMA, and it just didn't happen. The Elite Gamera cabal doesn't want us to find out the truth. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so just out of universe things, I can't ever post it. There's some clips I probably could go through and cut down, but a lot, it would be very, very slimmed down. It would be very, very thin. So, regrettably. But while I got you guys here, if you guys haven't checked out any of the newest videos from this year, check them out. Pretty fun. Got how many videos? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. And maybe a little birdie could say maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. We might have another one coming out tomorrow. Maybe. I was supposed to film it 2 days ago. I was supposed to film 4 reviews the other day. Basically the whole Ami box. Life has been getting in the way. But to say that a certain Daimagoku, well, not this, not this head on this Daimagoku, but the Daimagoku's getting a video, which I'm not going to say tomorrow, but it's probably tomorrow. And then we do have Ginga in Victory. Ginga and Victory will be the next 2 reviews, probably. Right? Is that what's on my schedule block? Yeah, Daima, I haven't watched the full English episodes yet for 19 and 20 in English, but I did see the clips of the highlights. Woo! I'm not a dub guy anymore, but holy moly, Sean Sentinel, he brought it. Same thing with Sabat too. Some of those episode 19 lines are really, really impressive. I have not watched the certain meme scene in English yet, so that's probably something I'm going to do after stream, because I will not, I've talked about Toho being scary about footage and music. You want to mess with someone, Dragon Ball, that is how you get annihilated. You want your channel nuked, copyright to hell, Dragon Ball. Oh, you have a friend there? Nice. Cool. Have fun, Sharktopus. Have a good night. Thank you. But yeah, the dub was pretty good. I have to admit. It sounded pretty good, and I've seen other clips as well. But yeah, the sub was nice. I've been watching that since. I've actually watched episode 20 5 or 6 times since it came out in February, end of February. I think it was the end of February or the beginning of March, one of the two. But yeah, check out the new videos if you guys got time. I'm gonna get back to posting shorts again. I know it kind of was a big gap in here. This one has done really good. Thank you guys. The last short, the Monster Arts collection. That's probably how I'm gonna do collecting stuff or collection stuff. rather than oops, rather than like do a whole video for it. I'm just gonna, when I'm available to do it, I'll just do a short for it. Which, by the way, we'll be doing an updated Ultraman SHF Ultraman collection, because you guys, if you guys have been staying caught up with the unboxings and have somehow been able to keep a list of every SHF Ultraman figure I've gotten in the last 4 months, you guys would not recognize this collection compared to last year, man. I bought a little too much this year. I'll say that. With that last Amazon box day, maybe it was a little pushing it, but you know, we do what we do. We do what we do. It's been fun. So, but I just also realized I had different edited versions of these that has photos. So like this one, where this one has like photos in it or different things, kind of like supposed to be the subjects. I had versions of all of these. I guess I never saved any of them, because sometimes I do it after the live stream, because sometimes I'm just admittingly super lazy. I'm not going to deny that. Sometimes I'm just absolutely lazy. Kind of like these ones where I just do the, you know, the theme. But I did have edited versions of some of these at least, and even this one. I had one. Well, I'm going to have to go back. I'll have to do that after stream and fix this one. So it kind of looks a little weird, but this is kind of my aesthetic, Shin Godzilla. I may have sold basically all my Shins, but that doesn't mean I love Shin Godzilla any less. I feel like some people in some areas are treating me that way, which is fine. You know, they don't know why. That's okay. But yeah, I am out of Shins besides the one. Sorry, the missus is messaging me. I sent her a photo of Tater as we were about to head outside, and he has like the biggest pouty face, so I sent it to her, and she's just blew up my phone. Blew up my phone. Do you guys want to see that photo? Want to see a cute photo of Tater? Let me go here really quick. I know we're getting off the G Fest wagon quick. Let's show this photo. Let's see if it's even available on my iCloud yet. Normally photos can like take like 10 minutes to appear on my PC, but videos can take forever. Like literally forever. Okay, I can switch it. Look at the party face. He's so cute. He's such a cutie. Yeah, oops, I have a swear word in there. I'm sorry, guys. Oopsies. There you go. Now you guys can't tell what word it is. There he is. He's so cute. I love that dog, guys. I love that dog. He is so adorable. Ooh, that was kind of bizarre. Apologize. Any other G-Fest videos y'all want to watch before we sign out? It's been, what, hour and a half? Hour and 30 minutes, not bad. What other? Since I can't find those old ones, I think those videos are probably deleted and gone, because I'm pretty sure they had like Godzilla music in them. And once Google got their fingers in YouTube, you know, copyright and stuff, which it makes sense. You know, that was a message. Holy moly, that was a notification. What the hell? Oh yeah, when copyright came in, which is fine, because like you don't want people profiting off of music that they don't own rights to or have a license to use. But it nuked all his G-Fest. I think it nuked like all the old ones, and now like even, you know, put in 2005, nothing in here for it. So pretty sad. Oh man, 20,000. Maybe I should have made mine only one video instead. That's crazy. Congrats. Who was that? Koji guy? Nice. Congrats, man. Yeah, because there's like not a lot of good videos for like the very, 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 very old stuff. Now, like as you can see, G-Fest 2005, and it's just most of the modern ones, and it's just hauls and okay. Lukey, god damn it. You know, it's like there's not like, it's all about the hauls now, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. Oh hey, I can't remember her name, but the Godzilla Evolved cosplayer, there she is. Nice. I just like, this is what I want to try to bring back, which I guess if people want to watch it, they do, and if they don't, that's a-okay. But I want to bring back some of these old videos, because I don't, you know, even though G-Fest is getting even more popular, there's more people going, you know, more cameras, more of that, I still feel like a lot of the side things get left behind, and like even panels don't get uploaded anymore, which is kind of sad. It is kind of sad, but here's hoping. Dude, that's a cool one. That's really cool. That's a really cool thumbnail. Oh my god, that's cool as hell. Sam Geigen fan. That's cool, dude. Wow, that's a cool photo. I want to try to bring that as well. You know, because there's a very, 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 very 99% chance experience that when I go to if I make it to G-Fest this year, that I'm not going to, I remember this panel. I wasn't there because that happened on a year that I wasn't there. I don't think. I think that was 2017, 2018. But I remember video. Or I remember them talking about it. But what the hell was I saying? God, I got too high now. I got too high. I'm sorry. What the hell was I saying? Oh, I want to make sure that I'm doing the extra stuff as well. Like, I don't want to jam everything into one video, because otherwise my video is going to be like 10 hours long. And I know that's not fun for anyone to watch, even if you can, like, you know, spread it out. That's no fun. Yeah, man, there's like nothing of these early G-Fests. It's just sad. It's sad. So I want to try to make sure that I'm doing my part as well, even though there's a lot of people doing it, because, you know, multiple angles from the same convention isn't a bad thing. So I'm going to try to really make sure that I'm filming this year at G-Fest, just filming everything around, you know, having fun, because I want to make sure that it's preserved. Because if I'm going to be there, one, I want to preserve it for myself, but I want to preserve it for everyone else as well. Also, it tests like my editing skills and abilities, and, you know, those choices of what footage do I leave in, what's filler, what's fat, what's maybe this doesn't need to be in the video, but it can be like a short or something else, you know, definite things like that. Or maybe there's, you know, after whatever next G-Fest I go to, it's better to say it like this instead of maybe if I go to this one, because that's what I said last year and then I wasn't able to go. But this year, I'll look, so whenever I'm able to go to G-Fest next, maybe what we'll do is, you know, I'll make the vlog, we'll do the haul video if there's a haul, which every year I go, there's going to be less and less of a haul, because at some point I'm going to be caught up with all my SH Figuarts Ultraman. I'm going to be caught up with all my SH Monster Arts. And because I'm not really collecting anything else out of that besides signatures, like, you know, that's it. Like, and really, like, what did I get for signature? Oh, well, I got this, you know, Godzilla 2000 2.0 signed, just like a ton of people did at the convention, which, you know, not a bad thing. It's just like I don't really feel like a haul would be as important then in that situation, because I might be able to include it somewhere else. But I want to do vlogs, and then maybe for the extra fatty stuff that's not really good for like a posted vlog video and a more professional style, maybe I could do a live stream and be like, here's all the extra footage that you guys missed, or we could do a breakdown of the vlog and I can go in depth with things, you know, because I've been watching a lot of different videos this year, and it's got me pumped for those style of videos, on editing, because now I've got better ideas, because I know how to implicate things a little bit better. Like, I've been watching a lot of, and it's funny because this isn't really vlogging either. This is, I don't even know what to call this. The one day challenge is Deep Pocket Monster, if you guys do any Pokemon TCG collecting. He's like one of the big YouTubers, and he does like, oh, he has to complete a set within 4 hours at a convention, or he's got one day to complete a whole set. So he has to go buy a booster box or two, open that all up, and then he has to go buy everything else from vendors or trades. Ooh. Sorry, my throat was getting really dry right there. And that's given me ideas on how to edit the way that he does, you know, voiceover. And other people do voiceover. So it's given me inspiration to try different things. And I feel like that would be a lot of fun. I'm losing my voice really fast. Excuse me, guys. Holy moly, I apologize. That's why you don't take one oneies before you have to talk for an hour and a half straight. I know the rules. I played the game, and I failed, and I lost. I got my ass beat. So might have to end this stream a little bit quicker than I was planning. But so it's given me ideas and inspiration to try different things, and that's kind of what how I'm looking at things now, is how can I change it, because something that's really important to me, especially right now, is making the content more interactive for you guys, you know, checking out the videos or checking out the live streams. Like, I am, half the times I don't stream because I feel like it's not interactive enough, or, you know, I'm not doing anything quite the way I want to. So I want to, you know, sometimes I don't stream because I feel a little self-conscious, but I'm working on things. I am. I feel like I'm getting better. Like, I feel like just the layouts alone, like, you know, we've got effects now. You know, the fade's nothing fancy. It's a, it's basically the the part 1 OBS scene transition effect. But, you know, I'm attempting things. I'm gonna update my layout. So, like, here's the Dokkan one. Obviously, the Elgato's not plugged in, so you're not gonna see it. This is supposed to be one for Godzilla Battle Line. I'm still working on this one. This one's a pain in the A. I'm gonna just say it as it is. This one, the Battle Line one, is gonna be a pain in the butt. And if you guys have seen the past streams, you guys know that this, when streaming Battle Line, it doesn't really work out, which is why I haven't really streamed Battle Line, because it is a pain in the ass. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna say it flat out. It's a pain in the ass. Because the layout with Dokkan, it's okay to cut off the bottom and the top of the screen, you know, so you guys don't see, like, my battery percentage and, you know, what service I'm on, and then the bottom of the screen, you know, every time I flick something, you can see, like, you know, the little bar to, like, flick the phone up. Like, I can level that out with Dokkan, because you don't need to see the whole top of the screen or the bottom of the screen. Battle Line, on the other hand, you kind of have to a little bit. So I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to work on something else for unboxings too, a little spoiler for the future. I'm trying to figure out how I can use my camera on my phone through the Elgato to film unboxings. So then for unboxings, we would still have the webcam, but then I would be on this screen as an example, and it would be my phone in front of me. So you guys would probably see my phone here, but I would still be, you guys have a closer look at the unboxing, so it's not off of this shitty 1080p cam, because this works for the webcam stuff, like this is fine, but when I'm unboxing something, you know, I'm opening it here and I'm like, I'm showing you the toy, this doesn't look good, which right now it really doesn't look good, but that's all lighting. You know, so I'm trying to figure something out so we can so I can make everything a little bit more streamlined, without having to stream off of my phone directly, because then I have to have 1 or 2 different devices to be able to see chat, Excuse me. And that's no fun for me or you guys, I don't think. Maybe not. I don't know. Excuse me. But yeah, so I'm trying to do that. And then I'm also trying to do that so then I can live stream like Mega Block or Mega Constructs, Mega Halo stuff when we get back to building those and buying a few more sets. Which, by the way, that's not looking good. So the new sets that we were talking about the last time I talked about Mega on the channel, the High Tower sets, I think they're called. Supposedly they got canceled, which is bad because they were in production and like they had like copies at the factory in China, and supposedly they got canceled, more than likely because of tariffs. So it does not look good for the Mega Halo line continuing any further. It kind of, I didn't go into the politics of it yet because I only saw it from one or two sources rather than like my main two, but it doesn't sound like Mega Halo is going to be around much longer, which is really bad because, you know, I spent a lot of money to build it up and was hoping for new sets, and now there might not be new stuff, which means the line is dead, which isn't necessarily bad, but now even the now available things that are still available are going to get really expensive, and obviously that is not good. So that's kind of why that's been silent and probably will be silent until I figure that out. Hopefully. Hopefully they don't get canceled. They just move things because of tariffs, and they'll release everything next year when we get the Halo Combat Evolved anniversary, the 25th anniversary, supposedly game that we're getting complete remake of the game. So that'll be on PlayStation or something or other, something like that. So supposedly, all hearsay, but yeah. So I'm trying to figure out things here to make the channel a little bit more prettier, a little bit more entertaining for y'all. Because one, I want to stress myself a little bit, you know. I wanna make better content for you guys. One, because then it's better for you guys and it's hopefully more enjoyable. And then for me, I gotta stress out a little bit more doing it, but I get to improve, learn new techniques, improve on techniques, and, you know, have pride in what I'm putting out as well. You know, I always want to do things kind of laid back and, you know, relaxed, and there's nothing wrong with doing that, but there's still like things that I want to improve on for myself, and then hopefully will benefit you guys as well. You know, stuff I want to do. So I'm pretty excited for that, and hopefully maybe might see that a little bit at this year's G-Fest. If not this year's, probably not next year's. You know, I've talked about recently this year that there's already been a lot of plane changes, and a lot of those plan changes already affected next year. So like, as an example, still plan on going to Japan next year, but it might not be when I thought. Probably won't be. I'll probably be, because the plan was to go to the plan was to go to Japan twice next year for Shin's anniversary, and then for Winter Wonderfest. And I think, just health-wise and financially, mainly wise, I might just do July, and then it's going to have to be a short trip. But I would like to go for Shin's anniversary, at least a week. So, you know, plans are changing, things are changing. It is what it is. But hopefully I will continue filming, editing, getting new things. We have some new releases coming up. Actually, in the next few days, we have Daima Vegeta releasing and the Final Wars Godzilla SHM reissue. I believe this is the first reissue for this Final Wars, I believe. So I'm really curious to see what the modern QC takes are, see if there's any improvement, because that figure was great, but it did have some issues, some joints being really, really loose, really, really tight, head popped off really, really easy, tail popped off really easy for some people, hands. I don't think Final Wars had hands issues. I know Kiryu Goji did, up until the second to last reissue, I think, or one of the last reissues, I can't remember. I know the most modern one has the best like joint tolerances, but then I think the paint on the mouth and the eyes are maybe the worst out of the set. So it's like, oh, you know, it's great and not great. So it is what it is. But that's it for me, I think, everyone. I'm going to stop talking y'all's ears off. I'm running out of things to say, and honestly, to be to be talking at this point, my voice is dying a little bit. We've been talking for hour and a half. I'll take 20 minutes off for the dog walk, but I want to thank everyone for stopping out today during the stream, hanging out, watching some old G-Fest videos. We watched a few of other content creators across the sphere. Jurassic Guy was one of them. Other names kind of blanking, or Jurassic Reviews, excuse me, and then a few others. So awesome videos. It was nice to step back, and then a few of my own as well from my past channel and the current channel. Or the current channel, like I'm gonna leave Kaiju May Addict. Yeah, no, that's not happening. That's not happening, guys. We're staying here unless I get like copyright nuked. Then I don't know. I guess at that point it might just be, yeah, well, sorry guys. Find me on Instagram. might not have the energy to get back into the stirrups, especially because I don't even like have all the old videos saved. Like normally every 5 or 6 months I go back and I delete everything. Once it's on YouTube, it's like, all right, well, I can delete the footage for this video now. Delete some of the bad photos I took, and just keep the good ones. So some of this stuff I don't have any footage for. Most of even stuff from this year I don't have anymore. Some of it. So most of the modern stuff I do. But that is about me. That's enough about me and my weird file storage keeping. Thank you everyone for taking time out of your night to watch the stream and hang out for a while. It was fun. We're definitely going to be doing a few more G-Fest esque type live streams in the future. I can promise that. Why? Because, well, if I go this year, I'm gonna want to get pumped up. In fact, probably once it's actually like the week of G-Fest, we'll probably do we might go through all those G-Fest vlogs again, and maybe I might be able to unvault some of the G-Fest 2023 footage that I have that never got made into a vlog, because most of it is slideshow stuff, and I don't want to do slideshow photos. I feel like that is not as entertaining, even with the voiceover. So maybe instead I could do a live stream and I could still show off all the photos, because I feel like it's easier to do live, and I can definitely pay more respects to those photos live rather than over recording, because I trust myself more live coming up with sentences than trying to write a script and dubbing it. So we might do that closer to this year's G-Fest, and then if I don't go this year, maybe that's what we'll do G-Fest weekend for anyone not able to go, because I know as many people that go to G-Fest, there's just as many who can't make it, and that's a-okay too. I think G-Fest is kind of here to stay. I think they've made that pretty clear, and I'm very, very interested to see where it goes. So this is it from me, though. This is finally, we're at the outro again. Thanks everyone for watching, taking time out of your night. Hopefully you all had a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your Sunday. Make sure to call your loved ones. Tell them you love them. If you can, visit them, hang out with them. You never know when you might not be able to. So take time out of your day. Be nice to a random stranger at Walmart or on the street, or one of your neighbors. Take care. Say hi. Ask them how they're doing. Live with love and peace. That's what we all got to do. We got to treat everyone with love. That's what we got to do here. World's kind of in a dark place, and the only way to get out of it is by showing some love. So take care of each other. We're all going through struggles that we don't know, that we don't voice. Some of us don't voice. I voice most of my problems, and a lot of the internet does, and that's okay too, because that's what supports are for. So thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful night. Talk to you later. Bye, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.